So understanding YouTube SEO is very important for you, and it's not as difficult as you might think. Many people are painting SEO as like this big analytics type of job that you need to do for really long time in order to understand what you're doing. But in reality, it's extremely simple. In its essence, SEO basically means putting all the information in your YouTube videos, titles, and descriptions in order to make it as easy to understand for YouTube algorithm what your video is and to serve it to the correct audience. That's exactly what it is. That means that you need to title your video and put the right description in order to make it as discoverable as possible. But to do so, you need to understand two things. You need to look at your video and think of what type of video is this. Is this the video that will people stumble upon, or whether this is the video that people are actively searching for? This is actually important to differentiate before you're gonna actually start creating your video. So think about this the next time you're gonna create your video. Now, why it is important? In any way, you need to optimize your video for SEO, but you need to think of this that way because if your video is highly searchable, you need to focus on what people are looking for. And if the video is highly discoverable, you need to intrigue people with your title. This must be something interesting that entices them to click. This, of course, alongside the thumbnail. But let me put you in a little secret. Title is actually far more important than a thumbnail. Thumbnail stops attention of the people, but title actually entices them to click. No one is clicking thumbnail. Everyone is clicking a title. And usually the attention of the viewer goes like that. First is thumbnail, then is title, then is the video itself. So how you need to accommodate for that and what you need to do. Of course, we're gonna go into details into other lectures, but first you need to understand what you need to focus on. What parts of YouTube video you need to focus on more or less. First, the title. Title is the most important part. Do not overlook that. Do not haphazardly title your videos. The titles are the things that will get you the clicks and will get you the views. And of course, coming that will get you money. No matter how great your video is, no matter what amazing thing that InVideo AI will generate for you, if the title will not reflect that, nobody will watch it. So title is the single most important part that you need to be focusing on. Don't worry, I'm going to teach you everything about that. The second important part is description. And description is actually helps the title to be more visible and more understandable. But description is the part where you should put every bit of information that you can put about the video in there. And that's where the most of the keywords and most of the SEO is actually happening. And mostly description is for YouTube algorithm and less for the actual viewers. Unless you have specific links in there that you want viewers to click. And that's why you usually take people into your descriptions. And last but actually least are the tags. Contrary to the popular belief that is extremely old and outdated, tags have very little impact on video discoverability. Little to none, I can say. And doesn't matter whether you fill out the tags or not, it is just not affecting that much. It's not affecting your video discoverability almost at all. Does it mean that you should ignore the tags? No. Tags have actually other uses that I will teach you. So what are the tools that you need for your SEO? Well, actually you don't need that much. But if you insist for the specific tools, I will suggest you to install Social Blade extension, vidIQ, and TubeBuddy extensions. Yes, vidIQ and TubeBuddy are doing basically the same thing, but we're going to be using free features of both of them, so why not? So let's reiterate everything really quick. SEO is important for your video discoverability, and that actually gets you the views. SEO is important for algorithm to understand what your video is all about. SEO is important no matter whether you are creating a discoverable video or searchable video. And important wise, the most important SEO part is title, then description, and the last tags. And in the next lecture, we're going to start focusing on keyword research and actually finding the best keywords for your videos. And also, we're going to talk a little bit about tagging. So I'm going to see you in the next lecture. Take care.